Yeah. Shalom Israel, Shalom. Rakat YaHaWah, Rakat YaHaWaShi. BaHaSham, Rakat Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone will teach you all and rule well. Who taught me this truth? Peace and salutation to the Akim, pushing this truth all over the earth. And to the Akwith listening, the few Akwith quietly listening, Shalom. This is your brother Shema from the Pillars of Benjamin camp here in Toronto with another lesson. And the title of this lesson, Through the Spirit and Power of YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi. His first human vaccine trials in the UK, right? So basically, some human tests were done of a proposed vaccine for this COVID thing on the first humans, man, in the UK. So scientists are watching closely, you know. But yeah, let's read this article. It was in the BBC News. And then we'll get some precepts. So this is from like 6 days ago, April 23rd, 2020. Coronavirus first patients injected in UK vaccine trial. Yeah. Before we read that, let's get a precept, man. Leviticus 19, verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am YaHaWah. Right? Right? So that's a law, man. That's a commandment. That's me. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's get the precept, you know? So look, an injection, a cutting in the flesh, right? We just read in Leviticus 19, you know? No cuttings in your flesh, no print, no marks on you for the dead, right? The first human trial in Europe of a coronavirus vaccine has begun in Oxford. 2 volunteers were injected, the first of more than 800 people recruited for the study. Half will receive the COVID-19 vaccine and half a control vaccine which protects against meningitis but not coronavirus. The design of the trial means volunteers will not know which vaccine they are getting, though doctors will. Elisa Granado, one of the 2 who received the jab, the injection. I'm dead. Elisa Granado, one of the 2 who received the jab, told the BBC, I'm a scientist, so I wanted to try to support the scientific process wherever I can. The vaccine was developed in under 3 months by a team of Oxford University, Slovakia. The vaccine was developed in under 3 months by a team at Oxford University. Sarah Gilbert, professor of vaccinology at the Jenner Institute, led the preclinical research. Personally, I have a high degree of confidence in this vaccine, she said. Of course, we have to test it and get data from humans. We have to demonstrate it actually works and stops people getting infected with coronavirus before using the vaccine in the wider population. Right? I'm not going to read on, but we're getting the gist, man. Wicked Esau is moving with making moves, man. Right? Revelation 12 and 12. He's making moves, right? Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, right? Destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, right, wicked Esau, right, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right? So fast pacing a vaccine is synonymous with having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Wicked Esau knows he has a short time, based on the precepts, man, based on the scriptures. They know, man. Right? They know. The devil, thou believest in a God, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. In James, let's get it. I don't want to butcher it. James 2 verse 19. Yeah, they know, man. They know. You know what I mean? YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham, Qadash. For the Qadash, for this truth, for this word. James 2 verse 19. Esau knows. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. Yeah, man, they're shook. They know. Right? That's why they're making their moves, man. Right? That's why they're making their moves. You know what I mean? Coming out with great wrath. But we're not ignorant to their devices. Let's get that also, man. Through the spirit and power of YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi. It's in Corinthians. Not ignorant. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices. And listen, these are all the moves. Satan's devices. We're not ignorant to it. You see that they're making moves. Wicked Esau. Pushing for a vaccine, right? Second Corinthians 2 verse 11. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11. And through this word, through YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi, the Qadash, you know, us in this truth, you know, we have the eye salve, right? We're going to get that next. Second Corinthians 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Right? If we're ignorant of his devices, that's how Satan gets his advantage on you, man. But we're not. So there's no advantage that Satan's gonna get on us, man. We got that eye salve, we know what's going on. We see what's in the pipeline. You see me? You know what I mean? We see this vaccine getting produced. They're speeding it up. Didn't Trump just sign an executive order, Operation Warp Speed? Right? I'm not going to get into the article, but if you Google it, Operation Warp Speed. You see me? So they're pushing to get mass amounts of vaccine out with limited testing to push it on the masses, man. You see me? These are the devices. These are Satan's devices, man. Right? But us in this truth, we have the eye salve, man. Let's get that. So we can see, man. Revelation 3, verse 18. I'm just here to edify the flock, you know. right? And seal the elect, man. Most High willing were of the elect, right? Edify the flock. Most High willing, the elect hears the song, right? Revelation 3 verse 18. I counsel thee, this is red letter, says YaHaWaShi. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, right? That white raiment and being clothed is that knowledge, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, right? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from YaHaWaShi, right? That thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, right? You get clothed with that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You're not out there naked, man, right? You're not going to be shameful out there naked, right? Not equipped with the truth, with the word, the oil. You see me? That thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear. And anoint thine eyes with eye salve, right? The eye salve. That's why we can see, man. Right? Anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. Let's look at this word anoint. Matter of fact, Revelation 3. Let's get it in the Greek. Anoint. Anoint. G1472. Angriho from G1722. Angriho, to rub in oil, that is besmir, anoint, oil, man, right? This truth, this word. You see me? Right? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We see what's going on, man. Right? But yeah, we're not ignorant of it, man. Satan's devices. And we have the eye salve, right? We're just here blowing the trumpet, most high willing. We're of the elect. Blowing the trumpet and getting the blood off our hands, right? Edifying the flock. You see me? Right? But this vaccine thing that's in the pipeline, that's in the change, man, it's their agenda, man. It's in the pipeline. It's their agenda. It's what they want to do. They want to push it. You know what I mean? And it's just a vehicle. It's just a vehicle, a prerequisite, a prelude to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. Right? Pursuant to Revelation 13, the 13th chapter. Right? Where no man can buy or sell. Right? Unless they have the mark. Revelation 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? The image of the beast, Babylon the Great. Rome rebirthed. Right? This is the beast. Right? Right? The power to give life unto the image of the beast. Right? That beast being the beast that got wounded. Right? Which was Rome. Wounded but survived, which was Rome. Right? America the Great, birth from Rome. Right? Worshipping the image of the beast. The doctrine of Babylon the Great, America the Great. Right? Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, right? Everybody. Right? No, it doesn't matter what status you are. Rich, poor, small, great, it doesn't matter. Free, in prison, it doesn't matter. Right? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right? And that's the RFID chip. Right? Which is coming, man. All this is just a segue into it, man. Vaccines, it's just a segue into it. A setup. You see me? Right? And a lot's gonna fall for it. A lot's gonna line up for it. That's this COVID thing with this quarantine thing, this shelter in place, this lockdown thing. It's to make people get in despair. Right? They beat you down, they squeeze you. Right? All you're seeing is people protesting. Open, open, open. You know, we need to get out, we need to get out, we need to get back to work. Right? They keep you locked down. Right? Then they present their solution. And so people are gonna line up for it. For this vaccine. For this mark of the beast. You see me? But the vaccine's going to come first. Then the mark of the beast. Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right? You're not going to be able to buy. You're not going to be able to sell. You're not going to be able to drive. You're not going to be able to run a business. You're not going to be able to own a home. You're not going to be able to pay rent. Because you could only pay rent if you have this mark. Right? A lot are going to be homeless. And not be able to eat and feed their family if they refuse the mark. Most High willing were of the elect. But the elect won't take the mark. You see me? Right? We're just here to push this truth, blow this trumpet, and pull out the elect. Most High willing were of the elect. But yeah, that's it I have on that, man. I pray edified. Right? Halalyam, YaHaWah, BaHaSham, YaHaWaShi, BaHaSham, Qadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth in its entirety. Peace and salutation to the Akim, pushing this truth all over the earth. Right? Stay prayed up, pray without ceasing. You know what I mean? Stay in the spirit, stay in the truth. You know what I mean? Kwame Asherala, Abad Babal.